What's up, Raider Nation? How y'all doing, man? We're gonna be going live right now, but I forgot to do this thing for YouTube here. My bad. Hold on, one more time. Sorry, guys. I totally forgot to do this. My bad. All right, well, here. All right, what's up, Raider Nation? How y'all doing today? I'm sorry I had to get that over with. Sorry it took a while for me to get this video going. I had issues with my thumbnail. I got really frustrated, but I ended up fixing it. Gotta love YouTube. If you guys do realize a difference in the quality of this video, it's because I got a new Wi-Fi system installed today. So, faster Wi-Fi, bigger gains, um, but, quick PSAs before we get into the topics. Today's show is kind of loaded. This is really surprising to me, considering that, it's May and there's no news. The draft just finished. But I'm gonna have a Hunter Renfrow rant, so you guys might want to stick around. I got a rant about Hunter Renfrow. Right? You guys might want to stick around for that. It's nothing towards him. It's about him. Anyways, if you guys haven't already, go follow the official Instagram of the channel. It's m_raider9. There you get exclusive content which I don't post here. Uh, you know, don't have time to post here and stuff. And then you do me a solid, and go ahead and do me a solid and add the Twitter too. Oh, it's loading. There it goes. Hey, it's mraider4 all caps. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, let's see. I already mentioned the Wi-Fi. Sad thing is, guys, is that well, hold on. Well, never mind. Sad thing is, guys, that I was supposed to be in Phoenix yesterday for a Raider convention. I don't know if you guys remember me talking about that. I was supposed to be there. I was gonna give away the business cards that I had ordered myself, but obviously, it came around and everything got canceled. So that didn't happen. I was a little upset about it, but we can't do much about it. But anyways, what's up, Raider Nation? Every Sunday, I'm gonna try to go live during the off season because of everything that's going on around the world right now, and the fact that there's nothing to do, and might as well talk Raiders with y'all, right? But I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to keep that up because there's no news. Simply put, luckily enough, I have enough news to talk about today. I'm gonna have to make up my own Raider headlines, man, because this is the time of the off season where you have to drag content out. Maybe I'll start working on some highlight reels of the rookies we drafted. I don't know. I'll figure something out for the channel. Usually this is a time where I like to take a break and not do anything. Oh God, for a while. Because there's nothing to talk about. But with everything going on right now, I want you guys to have something to listen to. So that's why I'm here. Another news. My birthday's in 3 weeks. Yay! I'm excited. May 15th. I remember we did a birthday live stream last year. That was kind of a treat. But anyways, let's get into the topics now. So we're gonna start off with post draft. So the draft, happened. Been there, done that. It happened. Virtually, might I add, it went well. There was no hiccups, no nothing, as you guys know. I kind of gave my opinions on the draft already. For you guys that missed it, I love the Raiders draft. First off, first bite, I wasn't really hyped about it as much as I am now because it just didn't seem like we were gonna, we didn't get the hot names. Although we got impact players, and that's how it was last year too. After like round one, so we got impact players, so I guess that's fine. But now that I think about it, I'm actually really happy for the draft. I'm really happy with the draft that we drafted. Henry Ruggs, immediate starter. We didn't have second rounder. Lynn Bowden is going to help us open up our offense a lot. And Now we can have trick plays. We can have Taysom Hill vibes. So that's gonna be fun. Brian Edwards, and I've said this and I'll say this again. Tyrell Williams is on borrowed time. After we drafted Brian Edwards, Tyrell Williams is on borrowed time. Okay, I think he's more of a placeholder now. He really is. I don't see how the Raiders keep Tyrell after this year. His contract expires after this year. He signed a 2-year, $46 million deal back in 2018. No, 2019. Yeah, 2019. It's the last year. But I don't see how we keep him around anymore. Brian Edwards would have gone first round had it been for his injury. Brian Edwards has it, man. He's a big bodied receiver, uh, good route running skills. I think he can be a stud. But the thing is, he's going to be buried down the depth chart because we already have enough receivers. We have Ruggs, who's going to be number one. As much as you guys don't want to believe that Henry Ruggs is going to be number one receiver, he's going to be number one. There's no ifs, buts, or doubts about it. He's number one. Okay? Putting my foot down. Okay? I don't know why you guys don't think Henry Ruggs is going to be number one. You guys think he's going to be a bust. You guys think he's going to be Tavon Austin. Like, what? Darius Hayward Darius Hayward Bay vibes, which okay, like he's not all speed. He's more than that. We're gonna have teams screaming off their edges of their toes because of what Henry Ruggs can bring to the team. So for you guys that really think that Henry Ruggs isn't gonna be number one, I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, after that, you have Tyrell Williams is going to be number 2 for now. Hunter Renfrow is going to be a slot. And then after that, Brian Edwards gets number 4 snaps. I mean, he's going to be buried down the depth chart until at least year 2, which kind of sucks, but it's true. After Keelan Doss and Marcel Aitman, I love Keelan Doss because of what his potential was, but we overdrafted. We overdrafted receivers. There's no way he's coming back. I don't see it. Sucks to say, but it's true. He only caught 8 passes the whole entire year last year. He dropped the pass that would have won us the final game in Oakland. So, I mean, I think all bridges are burnt there. But, I don't see Keelan Doss coming back anymore. I'm sorry. Neither do I see Marcel Aitman, although I think Marcel Aitman has a higher ceiling than Keelan Doss. Maybe they keep 5, but I doubt it, especially considering the fact that Gruden said that we're going to have 3 tight end sets with Witten, Waller, and Maru. So, I think we overdrafted a receiver. What's up, Roman? I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. But anyways, now this is my Hunter Renfrow rant. So the other day, or about 2 weeks ago, I'm going to talk about Hunter Renfrow now because this actually goes into it. Okay. Hopefully work is going good for you with everything going on. I don't know what you do, but hopefully, the pay's good, the work's good, your loved ones are good. So I'm just hoping for you. Anyways, this brings me to my Hunter Renfrow rant. It really does. Okay, so the other day, maybe 3 weeks ago, I decided to join a fantasy dynasty league. And if you guys don't know what that is, it's like fantasy redraft, like ESPN. Oh, you're a Walmart cart pusher? Oh no. I mean, if that's what's for you, I know you probably have other interests, but that's what's for you. Nice. Anyways, so I decided to join a fantasy dynasty draft the other day. Okay. And so basically what that is it's a fantasy league, like a redraft, like on ESPN Fantasy, where you draft your team, but you don't redraft every year. You keep the same team and you get rookie draft picks to build like a dynasty, like an actual team, like a rebuild, like an NFL team. So that's just basically different about it. And so I ended up trading for Hunter Renfrow. Okay, I ended up trading for Hunter Renfrow with some other guy, and I was like, cool. Okay, the Raiders drafted Lynn Bowden Jr. and Brian Edwards. The next day, I get a response from some guy in the group chat saying, "Oh my God, Hunter Renfrow's production went down, M Raider. because because they drafted two receivers, and oh my god, the Raiders are gonna cut Hunter Renfro because oh my god, Brian Edwards is so much better. Brian Edwards is gonna take his spot. Oh my god, they need to cut Hunter Renfro because he's not gonna get any receptions. Oh my god, his value goes way down. You need to trade him. What? I told him, are you kidding me? Are you can't be serious? Like, are you kidding me? What? 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 I was like, and I was I was really, I'll get to them in a second, but I was really, really triggered. I said, how? He said, well, because the Raiders are going to use Lynn Bowden as a receiver, and they're going to use Brian Edwards, and they're going to just forget about Hunter Renfro because Hunter Renfro is not good. He got drafted in the 5th round. What? You mean to tell me that the rookie receiver who had 738 reception yards in like 30 some receptions and was the second or was like one of the top 5 rookie receivers in the class, stat wise, behind like I'm trying to think who got drafted as a receiver last year. Right? Drawing a blank. But regardless, he was one of the top 5 of them, right? The Raiders used him as slot, and it worked out. And over here, he's telling me, he had 3 games with 0 receptions. 3 games, he didn't do anything. Well, you obviously forgot that he broke his ribs after the Jets game and missed 3 games. And when he came back, Derek Carr threw him a pass against the Chargers, and he took it to the house. Which right? Let's see. Let's see. No, it looks good to me. Okay. All right. Regardless, like I was saying, Hunter Renfro is not going to be receiver 4. So I don't know where that kid got that from, but like I said, I was so triggered. The Raiders are going to use Lynn Bowden as a running back, and Brian Edwards is going to have to earn a spot. He's taking over for Todd Williams after this year's over. Simple as that. Ruggs is fine, and Hunter Renfro is fine. Darren Waller starting at tight end. Hunter Renfro is not going to be receiver 4. That was the most absurd thing I've heard in a while. I was so mad. If anything, if Todd Williams disintegrates again, Hunter Renfro could easily be number 2 again. So I don't know where that kid got that from, but I was upset. I was really upset because I've never heard that. Hunter Renfro as receiver 4? Are you kidding me, kid? This guy's a Detroit Lions fan. He doesn't know any better. I mean, the Lions suck. Hunter Renfro is perfectly fine. And if you're going to think he is a receiver 4, get out of here. A receiver 4? Really? Ugh. Ugh. Next thing you know, they're going to be saying, oh my God, well, he's the skinniest player in the NFL. Oh my God, well, and I don't want to pull the racist card here, but oh my God, well, he's white, so he's not going to get any attention. What? Yeah, that's the next thing I'm expecting. Hunter Renfro is going to be the slot. Hunter Renfro is not going to be receiver 4, and whoever thinks that is ridiculous. What's up, Watch Raider? How you doing? Hope everything's going good for you during this time. But anyways, so that's my whole rant on Hunter Renfro. I was just wow. Like, really, Hunter Renfro receiver 4? What makes you think that? Like I don't know. But now we go on to the rest of the picks. Like I said, okay, so after that, the Raiders in round 4, we also took we took round 4, we took John Simpson, guard of Clemson. And this one, as you guys know, was an eye-opener for me because we got Eric Kush, we got Denzel Good. Now we have Gabe Jackson, the incumbent. We have John Simpson. I think we have one more guy. I think we have one more guy. But you're going to tell me we have 6 plus offensive guards? Gabe Jackson should have been gone. And I've heard that the Raiders actually had some trouble trying to trade off that immense contract and that just terrible contract because of what was going on with this contract and stuff. But um, yeah, Richie Incognito too, but Richie Incognito is left guard, so there's no issue there. We're talking about right guard. But anyways, I think we should have traded off Gabe Jackson. But like I said, I think I heard that we had issues trading off the contract, so that's why nobody took him. Um, needed another guard. Yeah, and I know we were supposed to trade him, but like I said, I think the contract was an issue. Now, I've heard people say we should outright cut him, but honestly, here's my thing. If we don't need to cut Gabe Jackson is solid. But the whole reason why he's going to be gone is because the new regime, being Gruden, Olsen, Gunther, Mayock, the rest of those guys, they don't like him. Gabe Jackson was a Reggie pick. Same with Carr. But they don't view Carr as a Reggie pick. They view Gabe Jackson as a Reggie pick. And the whole reason why they're thinking about getting rid of Gabe Jackson is because Gruden doesn't like him. I'm not saying that Gabe Jackson is bad. Gabe Jackson's a great player. But, I mean, it's coach's preference. When coach has 100% control of the team, you can never have enough. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. If we don't need to cut him, keep him. Like he can start for another year. You can teach John Simpson the way, and then we can figure out where to go from there. And I know we can release him with no dead cap, but like Watts Raider just said, why cut a good old lineman? I mean, I know we can save $11 million, but what are we gonna do with that $11 million? Especially during this time, there's nothing left to do besides maybe sign Logan Ryan off the street. So I don't know. Extend somebody's contract? I don't know. We don't need it anymore, especially after the fact that we signed the rookies. So now we go on to Tanner Muse. So the Raiders drafted Tanner Muse, and everybody expected them to be a safety, and everybody's freaking out because he got number 55 as linebacker. And they're like, oh my God, Vontaze Burfict isn't coming back? What? Vontaze Burfict was so good. He's not coming back, Raider? No, he's not coming back. I actually couldn't believe there was people on Twitter saying that they thought Vontaze Burfict was coming back. I I 227 as a linebacker? Huh? But I can't believe there was actually some people saying that they thought Vontaze Burfict was coming back. No, the Raiders let him know in February he was gone. Same with Darryl Worley, and same with Tahir Whitehead. So I don't know why people thought Vontaze Burfict was coming back, but anyways, Tanner Muse is going to play linebacker for us, and that's no surprise. Him, Nicholas Morrow, and Mark Wally are the perfect three rotation for our left outside linebacker spot. That's our only weak linebacker spot now. And if you would have told me this last year, I would have. Oh, really? Huh. Yeah, 227 pounds. Yeah, that's a linebacker, no doubt. That's not a safety. 180 some pounds is a safety. And if all else fails, they could have Muse play safety because Jeff Heath and Demarius Randall aren't going to be there forever. But the weight, 277, 227. That's linebacker weight. That's water weight, and that's linebacker weight. So, anyways, I think that Muse will be a perfect linebacker. He's got quick technique, quick speed, in the box type player, goes for the tackles, loves tackling machine, might I add. But yeah, so I'm really excited to see where they go with Tanner Muse. Let's hope Abram doesn't get injured again. Yeah, and another thing is, Abram hits hard, and I think that he won't last 2 years in the league until he actually starts learning how to hit. That's the only concern I have about Jonathan Abram. Other than that, I think him and Demarius Randall will be a good tandem for a year. And then the last pick we made after Tanner Muse and John Simpson. How do I feel like? I feel like I'm missing somebody, but I know I'm not. I'm not, right? Was Amik Robinson. And initially, I was really iffy on the pick because, I had heard the name, but I wasn't too sure on the player. After watching his tape, woo! The Raiders got a dog. They did. He loves to play. Tackling machine. He's got good technique. And one thing I love about same with Arnett. And same with Arnett and Amik Robinson. They both have good vision for the ball. They both have good anticipation when the ball's going to get there, and they're both man-to-man corners who love to press. And I love that. You got to love that. And um, I think, honestly, let me tell you guys this. LaMarcus Joyner signing was a bust. I don't know why they don't play him at safety, but I mean, you can't. I don't know. You can't do much for that, right? I just got a message from Raiders HQ, so that's an email. But anyways, regardless, I don't know why they don't play him at safety. I think he'd be better at safety, but in slot corner, LaMarcus Joyner is a bust. He's too small. He not good at covering in slot corner. He seems lost out there at times, And we signed him for so much cash that we really thought he was going to be so good, and that's what I expected too. Because his last year with the Rams, he was lights out. So that's what happens when I talk a lot. But he was lights out, and I was expecting that. I really was, and it didn't turn out that way. It turned out to be a bust, and it turned out that he didn't know what he was doing out there. He seemed lost in space like that. Yeah, too small and slow. I agree. He's only 29 or so like that, but he's not a good fit. He's about I think he's like 5'10, 5'11. He's not a good fit for slot corner. Amik Robinson, okay, listen. If LaMarcus Joyner plays the way he did all year into like week 5 this year, expect Amik Robinson to take over and expect him to take over that spot like well done. Like Amik Robinson would be perfect for that spot. Lights out. I think that we should. I think what I think that we should ask LaMarcus Joyner to take a pay cut, and if he doesn't want to take a pay cut, trade him for like a fourth round pick because uh, he seemed lost. It just he didn't seem like he knew what he was doing. I mean, that's simply put, and I was really upset. LaMarcus Joyner cost us, and Amik Robinson is that dude. Amik Robinson has the juice, and I know that he can take over for LaMarcus Joyner at any given tick and do great. Amik Robinson's got it. He's the steal of the draft. He's this year's Max Crosby. Um, and yeah, I'm ready to see what Amik Robinson can do, and I think he should take over for LaMarcus Joyner day one. LaMarcus Joyner was a bust signing. Honestly, huh? Put LaMarcus Joyner on special teams. I could see that too. I could see that too. Anyways, so that does it for the draft. I give our draft a B plus. We didn't get hot names, we didn't get sexy names, we didn't get the big names that were gonna impact that. But at the same time, we got impact players, and that's what Mayock and Gruden are good at. And so I'm gonna trust in them. They weren't the hottest names, but I'm gonna trust they know what they're doing, and they look like they know what they're doing. So I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. So now we go to undrafted free agents. Raiders signed, I know off the top of my head, Javin White, some guy named Marjorie Harper, who's a safety, Donovan Ellerby, who's a kicker out of Utah State, as you guys just mentioned. They signed some guard and some other guys. Anyways, we didn't draft the kicker. He was an undrafted free agent. I wanted us to draft a kicker, but we ended up signing Donovan Ellerby. Correct me if I got his name wrong, but was the kicker out of Utah State. We didn't draft a kicker. He wasn't drafted. He was picked up off the street. He was an undrafted free agent. I wanted Rodrigo Blankenship out of Georgia, but the Colts pounced on that pretty quickly, so that didn't happen. I was really upset. I wanted Rodrigo. I think we should have traded into the 6th round for him if we could have. So, anyways, out of all the names that intrigue me, probably Ellerby. The kicker competition is going to be good. Carlson, I've had it. I've had it. He's burned all bridges with me. I'm done with him. I've had it with him. He cost us 3 games this year. Okay, he cost us the last game in Oakland. He cost us. I'm trying to think of the other games he cost us. I would say KC. After the KC game where he missed that field goal in week 13, the 20-some yarder. I mean, you guys go look at my reaction on my Instagram. I have it saved, but holy! After that, all bridges were burnt. Yeah, he cost us a couple games. He did. I'm trying to put a finger on which ones though. Let me think. Let's see. I know for sure he cost us Week 15 against the Jaguars last game in Oakland, and that one hurt the most. Um, he cost. Let's see what else. Trying to go. Oh, that's a good one. The Texans game. The game we played against the Texans. We could have won if he made that chip shot field goal, or at least gone to overtime. He cost us that game, and then he cost us. He almost cost us the Thursday nighter. Okay, but he cost us. I know he cost us Week 17 in Denver too. But I mean, he's just got to be more accurate. The guy went 11 for 20 after going 17 for 18 his first year with the Raiders. How does that happen? There's obviously reasons why the Vikings cut him, right? So I've had it done with Carlson, so I'm really excited to see. Let's see. The Jags game was lost after the. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was BS. I know. And the refs hate us. They hate us. I've seen a lot of fans complain about certain things because of our draft grades, and I've carried this moniker a lot. But this is the moniker every Raider fan has to remember. They hate us because they ain't us. That's it. That's it. That's it. But yeah, that was pretty much BS. We all know that, right? So Carr got the first down. Let's not debunk that. Let's not debunk that. And the refs think they're all superheroes. But whatever. We're going to the playoffs this year, and I think we're gonna definitely contend for a wild card spot. But the Ellerby, I'm really excited to see Ellerby. I kind of want him to beat Carlson. I think he'd be better. I haven't really liked kicking the ball, but that should be an interesting battle. Another battle that'll be interesting in training camp is probably receiver 4, the last receiver spot, regardless. That'll be between Aikman, Doss, and Demarne Pearson. By the way, we re-signed Demarne Pearson for like the 7th time, so that's good to know, right? Like I said, we signed Jevin White, linebacker out of UNLV. We can give that a shot. But I think the most impact undrafted free agent right off the bat is probably going to be Ellerby, especially if he makes the team. But we'll have to wait and see. Now, Marjorie Harper, the Raiders signed him out of, I think, Utah. And he only has like 2,000 followers on Instagram. So I took time to DM him on Instagram just to welcome him to the team. Yeah, I think White will make practice squad. He kind of reminds me of Kabinda. I think he has that potential. Let me see here. So I ended up DMing Marjorie Harper, our rookie cornerback signing out of Utah, and he actually responded. I was really surprised, but it doesn't make too much surprise when he only has 2,000 followers. So I got some words from him. I told him, "Welcome to the Raiders," and he said, "Thank you so much. I'm ready to work." I told him, "Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ready to work." And so I told him, "We can't wait to see it." I know this was asking for a lot, but can I ask you, is there anything you want the nation to know about the player we are getting in you? I had a panic attack when that happened because that means Montez Perfect ain't coming back, which is no surprise to anybody. For sure, but for some reason, people actually thought Montez Perfect was coming back. I don't know why. I don't know why, but whatever. And Amik Robinson is wearing number 41, so that's a good number for him. Free agent. Hold on, guys. It's getting hot in my room with all my lights on, with all my recording stuff on. Let me go turn on my fan real fast. Okay, I'm back. It's like 80 some degrees out here in these streets today. But anyways, so now that's it. That's that for the rookie class. Now let me pull up the stats here. Let me pull up the post here that I have saved of the rookie numbers. Sorry, guys. I have the numbers of the. Let me think. I have the numbers of the like the numbers that the free agents picked and everything. Hold on. I have it saved somewhere. I gotta look for it. All right, hold on. Let me find it real fast. Um. Okay. So some free agent rookie numbers. Demarius Randall sticks with his number 23. Um, Malik Collins sticks with 97. Jeff Heath sticks with 98. And if you guys don't know who Jeff Heath is, refer to 2017 Raiders and Cowboys car fumbles out the back of the end zone. Yeah, he caused that. Nick Witowski sticks with number 44. Corey Littleton's number threw me off because this is really a really weird number for a linebacker, but he's going to go from number 58 to number 42. So he takes Carl Joseph's number. Wow. That's an odd number for a linebacker, but I mean, I guess. Marcus Mariota wears number 8. So yes, Carlson changed his number. We're going to get to that in a second. Carl Nassif goes to number 94. Jason Witten goes to number 82. Nelson Aguilar, who I hate, goes to number 15. And all you guys who, have all these conspiracy theories about this number, Eric Kush chooses number 69. Yep, 69. I already know some of you guys are going crazy over that, and I already know some of you guys are going to buy the jersey of that. But, yeah. And Jordan Debbie goes to number 65, and Daniel Ross goes to number 93. Jason Witten saying that he left the Cowboys because, but yeah, we just gotta be a realist here. But now some other jersey number changes. Daniel Carlson goes from number 8 to number 2. So yes, he has the cursed Raider number. He has the Jamarcus Russell cursed Raider number. So hopefully that does something with his kicking abilities. Maybe that pushes him off the team. I don't know. But Daniel Carlson goes to number 2 because he let Mariota have number 8. The Morning Pearson, who we signed for the 700th time, goes to number 17. Rod Smith is going to go from number 34 to number 36. And Nick Nelson goes to number 21. And let me ask you this. Why is Nick Nelson on the team? What has he done? Same with PJ Hall. What have they done? They're Reggie picks. So I don't know. Maben, 37. Jordan Brown, 39. William Stanback. And let me say something about William Stanback. He was a CFL star, and I think out of all the undrafted free, all the future reserve contracts that we signed, I think him and Doss had the best chances to make the roster. Derek Moncrief, 46. Yukeem in a Ajaviwe, oh God, 54. T-Von Coney, who I really hope the Raiders give a chance to. T-Von Coney was a stud pickup in UDFAs. I think that T-Von Coney can be good. I hope they give him a chance. I don't think they will, but I hope they do. And he's gonna wear number 56. Kendall Donnerson wears number 57. Nick Usher wears number 59. Eric McGarson wears number 62. Kyle Keelis wears number 70. Kendall Vickers wears number 78. Andre Ardna, who I think he has a chance. I think we should give him a chance too. 79. Mr. Muscular Paul Butler, who is a favorite of the Raider Nation, number 86, and Jeremiah Valdoga at number 95. So, yeah, we'll have to see how these guys perform in their. We'll have to see how these guys perform in their new digits. It's all a wait and see approach. We have some breaking news here, actually. Well, we have a rumor here, but the NFL will likely not have any international games during the 2020 NFL season due to the coronavirus. And I know I shouldn't have said that word, but the pandemic. Huh? I think that's a good idea because you don't know what's overseas. So I think that's a good idea for the health and the safety of the players. So I think that's a good idea. Other than that, Raider Nation, if you guys don't know already, I actually started my own merch. Yes, we have an M Raider merch store. I have an M Raider merch store. And if you guys want access to that, go to my Instagram and click on the link in the bio. It's a Teespring service. I'm gonna be. I ordered a sample of my own merch. We have a ton of designs. Me and my graphic designer. We thought of designs that were electric. We thought of designs that were eye opening, and I thought of designs that I think reflected where the Raiders were as a team today. So we have abstract designs. We have Vegas designs coming up. We have my logos. We have t-shirts, posters, socks, really cool sock designs, stuff like that. So go check out M Raider merch. Go check out M Raider merch and go buy my merch. And if you do, go ahead and tag me on Instagram, and I'll give you a story shout out. But you guys are gonna love the designs. Everything is meant to my opinion on where the Raiders are as a franchise and where they are as a team. Like I said, big shout out to my graphic designer. We collaborated on those, and we actually came up with some pretty good results. So go ahead and check out the shop. Like I said, the link is in my bio on my Instagram. You guys should go buy some. Shirts start at $20. There's pink available for ladies. There's posters for 15. Posters for 13. Sorry, and socks for 15. That's where we started so far. You guys should go check it out. You guys will love it. Trust me. Everything's affordable, to my opinion, anyways. But anyways, Nation, that's pretty much all I got. And I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here. Until next time, as always, I'm gonna try to go live again next Sunday. I'm gonna try to go live every Sunday until the season starts. Go ahead and ask. Go ahead and ask. Go ahead and ask. Go ahead and ask. I'll stay here for a minute or two. Go ahead and ask your question. I'm waiting. Oh, you're checking my feed for some. And my last question: Whether it be will be an opinion thing. Oh, that's fine. Go ahead. Go for it. I'm down. I love opinions because I get to break into my knowledge. Opinions are some of my favorites. So go ahead. I don't care. Okay, let me see. If we make the playoffs this year, how do you think we'll make it? Well, the Raiders actually have a really tough schedule, and I've seen a lot of people say that. Huh? Yeah, I doubt Super Bowl as well. I do. Quick note: Jason Witten signed with the Raiders because he thinks we give him the best chance out of all other 31 teams to make the Super Bowl, and I don't know about that one. I love the team, and I would love to see them go to the Super Bowl, but you got to be a realist. I don't know if we're quite ready. I don't know. But regardless, if we make the playoffs this year, how do you think we'll make it? So, a lot of people are saying this year's schedule is easier than last year's schedule, and I have a huge disagreement there. Okay, some teams that are going to be thorns in our butts that we are going to play, huh? But do you didn't answer the question before? I'm answering it right now. Okay, so we got a lot of thorns in our way to make the playoffs. We have a lot of people are saying that this year's schedule is a lot easier than last year's schedule, and I don't think that at all. Okay, think about it this way: one, we have to play Mahomes twice a year, and I don't know when we're gonna beat him. God only knows. I don't see it. I don't know when to see it, and I wouldn't be surprised if we lose both games again against the Chiefs. They're that good. Okay. Then you got to realize that we're playing the Buccaneers, who are loaded and who are in the Brady heavens. Okay. So they're going to be hard to beat because they're loaded. They got Brady, they got Godwin, they got Evans, they got Gronk. They have, oh my God, they have Vita Vea, who's only getting better on the D line. They have Shaq Barrett. They have trying to think of who else. Sean Murphy Bunting, who's only getting better. Their team is stacked, offensively and defensively. So they're not going to be any easy task. And then we have to play the whole NFC South this year. Okay, we got to play the Saints, who are always a tough opponent for all teams. This is probably Drew Brees' last year, but that doesn't change much. They got Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara. They got a really stacked receiver core, which the Raiders don't have quite yet. They want to have it, but they don't have it. And that's going to be hard to beat. Their defense is pretty decent. Their cornerback core is not the best, but yeah. The thing with our team is a lot of our team is inexperienced. Our oldest defensive starter, being Demarius Randall, is only 28. So we went from one of the oldest teams to one of the youngest teams in the NFL within the span of 3 years. So I think that's going to be a really big thorn in our butts. Big inexperience, and I don't know that we're going to make it. On top of that, we got to play teams like the Browns. We got to play the Broncos twice a year, who is only getting better. We got to play the Jets again. We got to play a lot of cold weather games. And I think if there's any NFC team that's going to be easy for us to beat, if anybody, probably the Panthers, because they're going through a reset down there. So I don't know. But it's going to be really hard. And I think this schedule is a lot more tougher in talent. Not so much in skill, but in talent. Yeah. However, I think the Raiders get lucky. And here's the thing, okay? And a lot of people don't seem to realize this. If the Raiders start at 3-1, yeah, we'll probably make it. But if we start 1-3 or 2-2, those first 4 games within a season that make up the playoffs are the most important. So if we start off good within our first 4 games, probably. But if not, I think we go 9-7, and we get the last seed, the 6th seed in the playoffs. I think we go to the wild card. We have a close game in the wild card. I think if we go anywhere, we're only going to get past the divisional. I think we probably will lose in a divisional round if we get there, but we'll see. We should be able to sweep the Chargers again, right? See, that depends, because the Chargers are secretly building for a great future. Austin Eckler's a beast. I love Austin Eckler. I have an epiphany with him. Okay, their receiving core, Keenan Allen's great. Mike Williams is great. Hunter Henry is only getting better. Okay, now this all depends on how Tyrod Taylor plays. Okay, and if he plays bad, then yeah, no doubt, I think we'll be able to do it. Their cornerback core is not the best. Joey Bosa is great, obviously. Their linebacker core is inexperienced. But listen, if Tyrod, the Chargers will only go as far as their quarterback situation goes. Okay, and here's the thing: if Tyrod Taylor plays bad, then yeah, we should be fine, because Tyrod Taylor's washed. But listen, if we end up playing the Chargers anywhere past week 5 or 6, there's a great chance that Tyrod Taylor just doesn't play good, and they want to get Herbert in there. Now, Herbert, whether people believe it or not, is going to be sensational in this league. Herbert is going to be really good. Consider the fact that we have to play an improving Drew Lock, an amazing Patrick Mahomes, and a rookie star in Herbert. Now, our hopes are that we don't have to play Herbert this year, but most likely, especially if we get the Chargers anywhere after week 6, we're going to have to play them and Herbert. Because when Herbert gets in there, the whole complexity of the Chargers changes. The complexity of the Chargers with Tyrod and the complexity of the Chargers with Herbert are 2 different animals. And so if Herbert gets in there before the Raiders play them, then I'm not too sure that we can sweep the Chargers. Because Herbert's way better than Rivers. A rookie Herbert is a ton better than a grizzled Rivers. So, I don't know. I'm just saying we got a really tough schedule this year, and it wouldn't surprise me if we only win 8 or 9 games. So, we'll see. We'll see. We're going to have a Raider torch. In the Vegas Stadium? Yeah, we're going to have one. And they're going to rebuild. They're going to build us a whole new one. So that should be interesting. However, I think if there's one thing going in the Raiders' favor is their potential. The speed, the youth, I mean, we're going to be a dynasty for years to come. I think within 2 years, maybe. But like I said, I don't see us reaching the Super Bowl. As sad as that is to say, but I do see us getting to the wild card round, sneaking in. But there's your answer to your question. You just got to think it through based on how our opponents are going to evaluate their future offenses. Pretty much it. Pretty much it. But other than that, if you don't got any more questions, I'm gonna dip out of here and try to get some lunch because it's almost 1 o'clock. But yeah, let me know if you guys experience a better quality in this video because, like I said, I got a new Wi-Fi system installed this morning. It's supposed to go faster apparently, but yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I'm missing out on, but I'm not. I don't think there is. Do you have Madden 20? I do. I do have Madden 20. Yes, I do. Trying to see if there's any more Raider news that I've missed out on. Oh yeah, let me just debunk this real fast. This is going to be a short conversation. Where in the world did people think that we could? People are now saying there's rumors going around that the Raiders are going to try to acquire Aaron Rodgers in 2021. What? That's retarded. Why would we want to acquire a 47-year-old quarterback when we're trying to go with the Yosa movement? For the people that actually think that, you guys are car stands. Get the heck out of here. I'm disgusted by that. If there's actually somebody in here right now that thinks we're going to acquire Aaron Rodgers in 2021 and replace Carr, raise your hand. Please. I want to see it. For the people that actually think the Raiders are going to acquire Aaron Rodgers in 2021 because the Packers took Jordan Love, that's freaking ridiculous. I don't want to hear that. That's a huge debunkment, and that is pure clown. So that's my take on that. Okay. Okay. Um, I'll go ahead and hit you up on Xbox. Take care too. Anyways, huh? I look forward to more info about this team. Yeah, I'll be bringing it to you. Go ahead and go follow my Instagram if you want some more. Hey, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to be extra on these videos, especially with everything going on around the world right now. Go ahead. Oh, you have one more question later? Okay. Okay. Until the Raider Nation, I'm gonna head out, and as always, go Raiders. I'll try to be back next Sunday with more Raider stuff. I'm gonna try to be more on a consistent basis, especially with everything going on right now.